Hi guys, happy Tuesday. Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm doing Tuesday's taste test reviews. I'm going to start doing every week. I'm going to do a taste test of places I've never been. And if you guys like this kind of content, go leave me a comment down below. Be nice about it. Let me know what you want to see me try. Well, today's going to be Panda Express. You're right. This is iced tea, but I'll tell you the story behind this. I got lots to talk about. I hope everybody's having a great day. Aren't these cute little napkins? They didn't have any sweet and sour sauce, so I got my own, this is really good. Oh no, this is from Panda Express too, but not at the Pandora. Wow, I didn't even realize that. How funny. All right, let's see what we got. I got me some 2 spring rolls. There were 2 for $2. Can't beat that. This is huge. It's really, really heavy, guys. I'm really hungry. And I'm going to be eating this for dinner, lunch and dinner. Ooh, what do we got here? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Look at all that food. Ooh-wee. Yummy. Doesn't that look divine? Heck yeah. Ooh, can't wait to try it. So I ordered shrimp chow mein. You can either order shrimp chow mein or fried rice that comes, underneath it. So I went with the shrimp chow mein, lo mein, but it's not lo mein because the noodles are really, really thin, like that. I don't see any shrimp in there, but that's okay. And I also got the honey walnut shrimp. Lady ended up giving me a taste of it because I told her I was going to be doing a review. So she's like, oh, you want to try? You want to try? I'm like, heck yeah. So I'm going to just use this fork that they give you. A little packet. But I do have a bigger fork. Of course, always come prepared. And chopsticks. I've never used chopsticks before. And I'm not going to learn today because I don't want to try it and embarrass myself. So I'll work on that. So what did I say I got? Oh, so I got vegetable spring rolls right here. I got 2. Let me check them out. That's what they look like. I like these because they're smaller than the big old egg rolls. And the egg rolls didn't look very good. Ooh. That's good. That's so funny. Because when I went and I ordered this, I asked her for sweet and sour. She's like, we don't have any more sweet and sour. We ran out. So it's like, oh, no problem. I have sweet and sour at my house. And when I took it out of the refrigerator, I just noticed this Pandora Express. I got this at Food Line. It's like $3.49. I think if you watch my other Chinese mukbang, I use this sauce. It's really good. Just a little bit for the spring roll. Ooh, those are good. Let's take another bite before we dig in. So how is everybody doing? It's really hot out here today, but that's okay. A shredded carrots, some cabbage. Nice and light. So I ordered shrimp lo mein, which is this, except instead of the pork fried rice. I don't see any shrimp. I see some onions and stuff in there. And I ordered the honey walnut chicken. Oh, excuse me, the honey walnut shrimp. Ooh, doesn't that look really good? Let's taste it. Oh my God. That's really good. Ooh, nice pieces of shrimp. I like that. I can taste the honey, the sweetness. And I ordered the sweet pepper chicken. It's a kung po chicken. Let's get a pepper here. Pineapple and onion. That. Ooh-wee. Ooh-hoo. Woo. Wow. That is really, really, really good. Wow. A lot, very hot. If you like hot food, I do. It's not too overbearing. I taste the red pepper, taste the onion. Chicken's nice and tender. Oh yeah. And the seasoning, oh my God, is really good. And the pineapple is really, nice and juicy. Very good. So far, so good, guys. And let's try, what else? Ooh, this must be a pepper to go with that, but I'm not going to eat that because I know this is really hot. And then I got hot Mandarin chicken. It's breaded chicken, some Mandarin sauce, like an orange chicken. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. Woohoo! Another pepper trying to sneak in there. That ain't gonna happen. I'm really enjoying this. I really like the other chicken place that I ordered from. Chicken place, a Chinese place. And like I said, this is my first time trying Panda Express. The noodles are kind of dry. This iced tea is really good. It's green leaf iced tea. Well, when I first got there, I ordered a lemonade. And she's like, oh, you go fill it up over there. So when I filled it up, not even tasting it, because I figured, why should I, So didn't even think twice about it. I was going to order the iced tea to begin with anyway. But then once I got to the soda machine, I don't drink a lot of soda. So I was like, I'm going to try some lemonade. Well, I sure did not try that lemonade. Even though it said lemonade, it ended up being water. And I should have tasted it, but you don't think about that. I was like, okay, it looks this color, blah, blah, blah. Put a top on it, walked out to the car, took a sip. I'm like, this is not lemonade, this is water. So I had to go back in, tell them, look, this is not the lemonade. She's like, no problem. Dumped the ice, got me some iced tea. But that's not what I want to talk about, guys. Ooh, this shrimp roll is really, really good. And I like it because it's small. It's not like the egg rolls that are big, These are nice and small. I'm impressed. This shrimp is really, really good. I think out of all three, I like the shrimp the best. I think that's a little walnut piece right there. Oh yeah. It's not overbearing. The shrimp are a really nice size. You can taste the walnut right there. You can taste it. Ooh, got a little bit of that hot Kung Pao sauce on it. Oh yeah. I would definitely get this again. Now, I didn't care what the fried rice looked like. And they open at 10, but I got there about 1. It was always fresh, but these need a little help. She should have scooped it from the bottom. But anyway, what are you going to do? So guys, Ooh, let me save this for later. Woo-wee! Wow. That shrimp that I took a piece of, I just ate, had that nice, I got some Kung Pao chicken, Kung Pao sauce from the sweet pepper chicken. Oh my God. Ooh, nice and spicy. Yeah, this is good. It's got some onions. I like the noodles because they're not the big fat lo mein noodles. She did call it shrimp chow mein, but maybe that's what they call it down here. I don't know. Let's see. These onions. So. Oh my God. Oh, this is so good. I'm getting full already. Anyway, oh my God. So if you guys have watched my other McDonald's mukbangs, Chinese food mukbangs, Taco Bell, they're in my playlist. I always complain about where I've been and the food I've eaten. Taco Bell, I complained about Taco Bell and restaurants that I've been to and everything. So, oh my God. So was it the other day? What's today? Tuesday? Yeah. Tasty Tuesday reviews. So about a week ago, maybe Wednesday. Excuse me. I stopped. I was like, today's a great beach day, but I want to stop at a cemetery. So I stopped at a cemetery before I went to the beach. I went to the beach, had a really nice time, beautiful day. I got some really good footage of the beach. And I've been hearing rave reviews about this place called Riverview Cafe in Sneedsbury. Well, I don't know who's writing these reviews, but they know nothing about food. I mean, it was like, wow, I gotta try this. I mean, they showed pictures of flounders that big. It's right on the water, right on the river, nice location. It's kind of like, it's like a off the beaten path, which surprised me too. Yeah, I wonder why it's off the beaten path. Anyway, it gets good. So, and it was so weird because when I went to the beach, I went to the cemetery, and then on my way to the beach, I started not feeling very good. But I went to the beach, finished my coffee, excuse me, blah, 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 went to a produce stand, did all that, got some coverage of the beach, hung out, and on my way back to Riverview Cafe, this is where we were going, I started getting really, really, really sick. My eyes started getting bloodshot, and I couldn't breathe. It felt like I was going into anaphylactic shock. And I just couldn't, I was thinking, I was like, what am I allergic to? So odd. Anyway, I trooped anyway. I trooped along anyway because I wanted to try this restaurant. And I was hungry. And just go there for an appetizer, whatever, just to see what it's about because there's so many great reviews. Well, oh my God. Anyway, so And if you guys have ever been to Sneeze Ferry Riverview Cafe, please leave down the comments below if you've ever been there and what your take on the restaurant was. Anyway, I don't want to make this an hour-long video, which I can, but I don't want to because I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time. And thank you so much for being here. So we walk into the restaurant, and there's 3 parts to the restaurant. We didn't know this. So we go in, and people are just looking at us. Tell us a local place. You know, no big deal. I had my bathing suit on, got whatever, you know. I had a longer shirt on, you know, not just a bikini, going in there in bikini. You know, I was covered up, but I had my beach bottoms on, whatever. It's a beach resort kind of, you're on the river, whatever. So there was people everywhere, sitting down, waitresses. Nobody greets us at all. At all. And they looked right at us. So I'm thinking, okay, this is not going to go very good. But we're going to, stood there, still nothing. So we're like, this is really weird. So then we walked back into the restaurant, another part of the restaurant, and overlooking the water. And then we were greeted by like 5 waitresses. And we were like, oh, okay, great. She's like, you can sit anywhere. Okay. And then we looked and we seen that there was another door. So we went in through the back way kind of and not the main door. So we sit down, nice view. And at this time, I am going into full-blown, it wasn't an asthma attack. It was just really, really weird. My eyes they were blown out. They were itchy. I couldn't breathe. But I wanted to try the food. And I was hungry. I don't know if I caught something in the cemetery. I don't know what it was. It was just very odd. And I'm not allergic to the beach. Wouldn't that be a kick in the ass if I am? Anyway, so... And I always time to see what time the waitress will greet you at the table. Sitting there. Nobody is coming to see, hey, wait a minute, you know, I'm busy. You know, I'll be right with you. Can I get you something? And waited. Finally, I got a piece of that walnut. Finally, she comes over to the table. You know she doesn't want to be there. She's like, hi, could I get you, something to drink? It's like, okay. So we ordered a root beer, the IBC root beers. Have you guys ever had those in the can or in the bottle? Oh my God, that's the best. So we had 2 root beers. So she brings them over, and this place is known for their hush puppies. Free hush puppies every time you sit down. You know, like Longhorn, Texas Roadhouse does the bread. This place does hush puppies. They were good. They weren't, they were okay. They were small, but hey, it was hot. So I figured, okay, no big deal. Pretty big menu. And I had looked over the menu before, so I kind of had an idea what I was having, what I was going to have. It was a pretty big menu. So we ate that, we're talking and just enjoying the view and the company. And like I said, I'm getting sicker and sicker and sicker. I can't breathe, and it was just really odd. So then she finally comes over. She's like, hey, you guys, ready to order, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, yeah. And we asked her about they had clam chowder. So we asked her, is it a clear broth or is it a milk-based broth? She had no idea what that was. Well, so I had to tell her, is it with a chicken broth or a clam, is it with chicken broth or clam base? If it's clam chowder, it's supposed to be white, right guys? She said, no, it's not. It's a broth type. But that was pretty odd, but we're going to try it anyway. We're there. I was going to do a review. Thank God I didn't bring my camera in there because, like I said, I was getting sicker and sicker. I was there. And plus, at that time, I just didn't want to. I just wanted to leave. Bad vibe. So she's like, no, it's a broth base. So I was like, okay, never heard that before. Maybe that's what they do down here. Who knows? Anyway. So we got that. We got fried oysters. Fried oysters were good. And I ordered the grilled chicken and bacon ranch sandwich. And I asked her, I said, what kind of bun does it come on? I said, does it have sesame seeds and a brioche bun? What kind? She's like, oh, it's just a regular bun. What kind? Is it a hamburger bun? Like I said, a brioche bun, sourdough. Does it have sesame seeds on it? It's a Kaiser roll. What is it? She's like, oh, it's got sesame seeds on it. So she kind of blew me off. Well, that was a lie. So I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Of course, we didn't order the flounder because they wanted like $28 for the flounder. Yeah, and this is lunchtime. That's their lunch special. No, thank you. And I'm glad we did it. And so we got everything all together coming out. One look at this soup. I wish I could show you pictures of it. I mean, I probably can. If I can, I'll put it in this video. It tasted just like ham soup. Ham and potato soup. There was not a lick of clam. I think there was one. I think they threw a clam on top of it. But I looked at it and I'm like, what in the what? Huh? She should have been embarrassed to even bring it out because we asked her before, what was it? Would you eat it? She's like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. She should have said, no, it tastes like shit. It's potato soup. Don't waste your $7. No, she didn't. So anyway, so that was definitely a strike. I never seen clam chowder taste like ham soup with potatoes in it. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever put in my mouth. And I'm telling you, they must have just threw a clam, found it somewhere and threw it on top. And they call that clam chowder. I still haven't written a review on that restaurant, but I will. Then, so I figured, okay, chicken sandwich can't be that bad. It was terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I just cannot believe that people actually serve crap food, and you as a waitress, you don't look at it and say, oh man, I can't serve this. My tip, I ain't gonna get tipped. This is a reflection not only on me, because I'm serving you this crap, but on the whole restaurant. The chicken, it was the most ugliest piece of chicken. It looked like it had been fresh at one time, and then frozen, and then thawed out, and then just thrown together. Oh my God, so she comes by, and then of course she knew we were not happy. And normally I would send her back and say, you know, the hell with it, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I was hungry, and now I was starting to really get sicker and sicker. So I just took a couple bites, and that was it. And she's like, is everything okay? Then she comes over. She's like, is everything okay? No, it's not okay. The soup tastes like shit. This is not clam soup. This is potato and ham soup with a clam thrown in it. You could have told us that before, because we asked you 2 times. And the sandwich, it's absolutely disgusting. So any place else, we weren't looking for a free meal. I wasn't looking for a free meal, but she could have said, hey, you know, do you want, what can I do to make it better? You know, we can comp this out. Would you like free dessert? That would probably taste like shit too. Nothing whatsoever. We're like, okay, that's it, forget it. I didn't even bring it home for Bells. I did bring home the oysters though. Like I said, those were very good. The soup, it looked like it just came out of the river. It was disgusting. Yeah. So that was that trip. Called the Riverview Cafe, Sneeze Ferry. Don't, never go there. No. And I couldn't wait to get out of the place. And then the lady at the end, when we're paying, we didn't tip her. And I never go anywhere and not leave a tip. You have to really suck to not get a tip. No tip, nada whatsoever. She didn't even come by and say hello. She knew. She knew. Treat us like that. Screw you. You don't know who I am. You don't know where I come from. You don't know if, nobody knows. They don't know if I go to restaurants and I do all kinds of reviews. They have no clue. So, yeah, stay far away from that. I'm just going to do my own home cooking or eat at home or try this kind of stuff. Never spend hard-earned money like that again. So that's my rant. I don't know what it is down here. People really don't know their food. And if, when I was in that business a long time ago, I wouldn't bring out a plate that looked like that. I'd be like, oh, no. And I would honestly tell them, no, you don't want to get that soup. It looks like sewer water. You don't want to get that chicken because I've seen it froze 5 times and unfrozen. And no, don't do that. Don't get that. That tastes really good. I would be embarrassed because, like I said, it's a reflection not only on the restaurant, but on the waitress of her. Just, she didn't want to be there. She had a personality as a rock. We try to catch, said something as a joke, and it went right over her head. She was like, what? Wrong business. Anyway, this lunch was fabulous. Panda Express, definitely order again. This is a lot of food here. Like I said, I'm getting full. This I'll have for dinner. If there's any left from, who doesn't like leftovers for breakfast? I do. Yeah, so they give you a real, they give you a lot of food. And here, this was like $11.50. Give you 3 proteins and 3 proteins, and then either the rice or the noodles, which I'm glad I got the noodles. You said it was shrimp lo mein, but there's no kind of shrimp, and if there is, they're that big. But hey, you know what you're getting, but everything else is phenomenal. The honey walnut shrimp, I'll give that a 1 out of 5. I give that a 5. Kung Pao, the sweet pepper chicken, 5 all the way, and the hot mandarin chicken, 5. So this is a 5 all around. Well, even the iced tea, even though I had to get my own iced tea after I got lemonade and it was water. But anyway, and the spring rolls, very good too. Ooh, and they even gave you a little cookie. So let's see what our fortune is. I'm very big on fortune cookies. I get the wildest fortune cookies. Seriously. One time, be a quick story. One time, long time ago, I was working at the Hilton Hotel in Florida, in DeLand, Florida. And I was young, and I hadn't done my laundry in a while, probably about 2 weeks. Because I didn't have time. I was always working and going out and just being a 20-something-year-old kid, But I always had clean clothes, clean underwear and all that junk. And I was working a lot. So I kind of forgot. I was just like, okay, I'll just do laundry tomorrow. I'll just do it and just put it off. One day, when I was home, they must have had Chinese food left over or something. Let me close this. Must have had Chinese food left over. And I said, ooh, let me open a fortune cookie. I had opened up a fortune cookie. And I shit you not, it says, do your laundry. You've been letting it get too far along. I looked at that and about had a heart attack. I was like, that's it. And ever since that day, I read my horoscope, fortune cookies, anytime I can get, every time. And it's usually, some of them are off the wall, but mostly, I have pretty good fortunes. I've had pretty good fortune. It says, seek out new passions. Oh, so must be YouTube. All right, guys. This was really nice. Thank you for joining me for lunch on this Tuesday. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, wherever you're viewing from. Remember, every Tuesday I'll be doing taste test reviews. So whatever you'd like me to taste or try out, leave down in the comments down below, please. And like and share this video, please. And subscribe if you like this kind of content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell on your way out so you'll never miss a video from us. Remember to always be kind to yourself and each others. Stay tuned. Bye.